Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James and with Games. Whew. Happy Sunday. Hello, British. Hello, Cedric. It's not Sunday. Happy Saturday. Let's correct the record there. Whew. All right. Just a little scattered because I started the song up and then was like, oh, wait, I'm not ready. And then I thought I'd successfully gotten ready. So I sat down, like 20 seconds to go. And and then all of a sudden I realized I didn't bring any water with me. So I went running to get that. Okay. Here we are. It's Saturday. Tashtari, welcome. Glad you are here. For the start of this, I'm also just going to move some things around on my desktop. I ought to do a lot of things, but maybe I'll try to grab like an hour or two and think if there's some way I can rearrange this room and maybe my streaming setup, because especially when we're doing things that aren't, like EGA graphics adventures from the 80s, it does seem kind of silly that I have a big monitor right there that I glance over to now and then for additional details, and then the much smaller laptop screen that I actually look towards while streaming. Also, my glasses are filthy. This is a problem I have because I generally just don't notice. Sometimes people, especially Danielle in particular, will just be like, babe, like you've got to change it. Like, what? You've got to clean your glasses. Like, how could you even see out of those? I'm like, what? I don't know. And then I take them off. I'm like, oh yeah, those are revolting. Okay, here we are. I very excited to play with my new Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. Probably not the most important game to have it for, but even just to have a proper D-pad and not 4 buttons arranged in a cross shape is nice. So yeah, here we are. As you can see, I've been playing a lot of Mega Man lately because Capcom put all of these things on 50% off. Oh, I bet. Like I've never even thought about contacts because I'm weird about my eyes, and so like to give an extent of how weird I can get about my eyes. When I was like 11 or 12, me and my friend were stick fighting in the woods, and he picked a long stick, and I, as a dramatic gesture, there was a dead tree that was just nothing but trunk left and like a very thin thing. I was 12 years old. So I pulled it out of the ground because his roots were barely hanging on, and we swung our sticks at each other. And so, of course, his broke, and the thing spun and like scratched my cornea. And when my parents took me to the emergency room, and it took forever. And my parents and the doctor were both getting very angry at me because they have to put dye in your eye to see if your cornea is scratched, which mine was. And every time, just as it was about to drip, I would involuntarily go, "Rah!" And as a kid, I never wanted to be doing anything that displeased the adults around me. So it's not like I was doing it to be defiant. It was very upsetting, and they were just getting angry and angry at me. Anyway, so I got all this stuff on my eyes. So I've never done contacts because, yeah, touch my eyeball, I don't know. But I have built up a lot more eye tolerance since the drag thing started, because a lot of makeup has to go on around your eyes. And also, when Danielle is my makeup artist, uh, there there are times when she is prioritizing really like beating it in over not jamming a foundation brush or whatever, or a blush brush directly into my eye. So I am building up some tolerance. Anyway, yeah, Capcom had all the Mega Man. They also had their arcade stadium collections on 50% off, and I should have got those too while the sale was still on. Oh well, maybe some other day. But I said, you know what? I went the whole Switch era since like 2016 without replaying Mega Man 1 through 6. And since they're all on sale, I just got them all. I'd never played the Battle Network games anymore. I've poked around a little bit in the first one. Seems pretty cool. I'd never played anything past X4 in the X series. I've never played the 0X or ZX games. So that's fun. Oh, right. One last thing we got to do before we can get started here. This is physical media that we're using. I'm going to take a brief intermission to go get the game card. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Anyway, yeah. So who knows? I always said I could never do contacts, so I've never even considered it. Perhaps I could. Then again, like my eyesight's not really all that bad. I could probably live most of my life, except like driving at night, reading, and I guess playing video games for longer periods of time without glasses on. And even if I did all those things, except for driving at night, which I would never do without my glasses on. Danielle made me a smoothie. It's very tasty, but it's not very liquid. So tricky to even get a quick drink. My goodness. I've got a million thoughts rushing through my head. It's that ADHD life. Yeah, the only thing that happens to me really, like even if I read for a long time without glasses on, it's just my eyes feel shitty. It's not even like I can't do the reading. And I like glasses as my aesthetic. So probably I'm still not going to do contacts, but I don't know. It is in the possibility space. I need to get my eyes checked anyway, just because it's been many years. They probably are degenerating a little bit. I'm 40 years old now. Okay. Suikoden II. Dunan Unification War. Not every Suikoden fan considers this to be the best Suikoden game. But many do. Unlike the original Suikoden, which I played when it was a fairly new game in North America, and I played so early that, you know, I could not. Settings 2. What's that all about? I'm just curious. What are my settings 2? Background music speed change. On, I guess. Footsteps. Dash control setting. Those are all good. Yeah, that's what happened to me last time. And like, my eyesight was already like, one of my lenses is just glass. Not sure if it's this one. I'm pretty sure it is actually. Yeah, so the last time I went, not only did I get my prescription downgraded, but the optometrist, after he like did all the readings and stuff, he said, "So like the migraines must be pretty bad, huh?" Oh my. I didn't get glasses until middle of undergrad. So I was around 20 years old. It was the English literature undergraduate amount of reading, I think, that pushed me over the edge. Okay. So yeah, this game I played like when it was relatively contemporary, but very little because I didn't have a memory card at the time. I've never touched this one, but my interest in this game in some ways has been stronger because like 10 years ago, roughly, give or take, they all run together after a certain point of time again. Don't be fooled, I am 40. I read an article, I think on like IGN, could have been Kotaku, that was just about saying, hey, this is a really great, kind of sometimes overlooked game. And it made a good case. I can't remember what the case was. And I thought, oh, cool. Check that game out sometime. Turn up my headphones a little here. Actually, maybe what I should do. Another war. Interested to see, I'm interested to see a lot of things about this game. There we go. Turn it up in my ears at the software level. Lots of new faces. I didn't look enough at... Oh, hello, Waffle Syrup. Happy Saturday. I didn't look closely enough during this to see if there were any familiar faces, although I do know that there will be familiar faces, which is cool and exciting. Let's look at Deggy Beck. I read a very convincing article that sold me that I'd be interested in trying this game. Yes, please do. And I'm looking forward to hearing. I mean, it's entirely possible. It wouldn't be that unusual if 10 years of anticipating this game makes it, you know, not hit as hard as it should. Then again, I hyped myself up for like 25 years to play Star Control 2, and it was exactly what I dreamed it would be. I know she'll be important because she's on the box art. Yeah, so anyway, I was sold on the idea I should check this game out. And then lo and behold, it was only available on the PlayStation 3 online shop. And I've had every other PlayStation console. I skipped the PS3 generation. But here it is in this remaster collection. I'm enjoying this stirring intro. Let me know how the volume levels are. I just have it set the exact same way that I did for the last game. Bars on the monitor wise, it looks like maybe it's a bit too loud, but I'll be guided by the room, as they say. Okay. Dunan Unification War. Let's go. Let's start it up in 1 second. Did I have one more thought I wanted to clear out of my mind? Thank you, Cedric. Well, I certainly did not want to watch this pretty cool intro video again. Let's go. All right. You know what? Oh, wait. You can change the difficulty mid-game. Easy or normal. Does that... I'm tempted to try hard. No, you know what? I'm just going to do normal. Maybe I'll come to regret it. This is not loadable save data. Oh, okay. So here's my... I didn't even pay attention to what I was agreeing to. But what I was agreeing to was to use my old data. This will overwrite the save data. Okay, wait. What did I agree to? Yes. Load the data from Suikoden 1, but it will be deleted. That's fine. I mean, I have the other save, but also I don't need this. Okay. We talked about this last time. Not gonna... Oh, I'll just do Jaemes. Like, not... Wait. Okay. I will hold on for a moment for other suggestions. But I do like obnoxiously spelled Jaemes. That's a good one. I could do just normal Jaemes, like the way... Okay. 2 votes. Oh, hold on. Any dissent? Do British or Waffle? Oh, wait. They have the... Yeah, okay. I didn't see they had the lowercase one. That was the only thing left giving me pause. You know I'm a stickler for finicky details. Jaemes. It's just pronounced James, but it's a totally distinct and separate character. Which is important, because they both exist in the same world. I mean, also, it's not like there aren't other Jameses in this world. I get to meet one. Uh, one of the many examples of other Jameses. Just quite recently, because he was on my picket team. He's in the med school faculty. Or the health sciences. Like, most of the literal med school teachers, I believe, are clinical practitioners, and they aren't in our faculty association, and therefore aren't locked out. He's locked out. Okay, we've got some people at a camp. I should pay attention. I'm on a temporarily reduced ADHD medication dose. Jowy. Changed already, James? Can't wait, huh? Me too, actually. No way I could stay in that uniform any longer knowing we're heading home to Chiaro. Hey, James. Nanami is probably waiting for you, huh? You're her only family since Mr. Genkaku died. If not for this war. Anyway, shall we get some sleep? Or maybe you want to get some fresh air? It's nice out tonight. Yeah, let's go aside for a bit. Okay, I'll go with you. Jowy has joined the party. So we definitely have a familiar setup here, except I can already see we're going further with the rune system. It's the, it's what you got to do to have opening scenes where the characters already know each other. Sometimes they're just going to have to say things that you would never say. Like, at least they didn't go as far as to be like, if it wasn't for this war, the war of whatever that we've been fighting in for this many days. Oh, I can't even remember what a tonfa is. Off the top of my head. I think I know what it is. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. That is an interesting hero weapon. Jowy here will be using the Star Staff. Cool. We can walk around. Just like in the first game. Let's get to know me a little. Yeah, my weapon is the Twin Fang, which is apparently a pair of tonfa. Yeah, because they're like... So anyone who hasn't either seen it, can't think of what a tonfa looks like and hasn't just looked it up in the moments here we've been speaking about it. It's like a baton type weapon with a handle, but you hold the handle's near one end. It's not like in the middle. And you hold with the short end like here and then the long part down your wrist. I've actually been playing a little bit of Soul Calibur because we have Soul Calibur 2 in the GameCube collection. Would you believe me, though, if I said that I haven't branched out beyond just playing as Ivy yet? I can't call Talim immediately to mind. Okay. James and Jowy. Going outside to get some air. Oh, to your uniform already, James? Captain's gonna be steamed if he finds out. I get it, though. Yeah. Because it just seems like I'm the kind of guy who should have clothing that's distinctive from everybody else on screen. I mean, around here, right? James. Jowy. Listen to this. It was my turn on watch tonight. And the captain said I could finish up early. Because we have the peace agreement to thank for that. Why did you need me to listen to that? Like, he turned to face us like he was about to tell us something, get our opinion on something. Lucky you. I still have another week before I go on leave. Can't wait to see my mom. The anticipation will just build, my man. I'm beat. Think I'll hit the hay soon. Yeah. I mean, you could also just sleep in your tent, in your sleeping bag. But hay is an option. It's a nice night. Yo, I know you're happy to go home, but settle down, will you? I'm just walking around a bit. Nay, James, Jowy. You'd better get to sleep before the captain gets mad. So if I try to go in a tent, is Jowy just going to stop me and be like, we shouldn't bother the captain? Nope. Oh, so we messed up. You two, where are your uniforms? Sorry, sir. Well, suppose I can let it slide this time, but go back to your tent, get to sleep. Yes, sir. Sorry, Jowy, but you had the option to step out of our little party unit just as I got to the door there and say, we shouldn't go in the captain's tent, James. Then he'll know we're not in bed. He'll know we're violating curfew. Yeah? What is it, James? Nothing. I'm just saying hi. We finally get to go home. Even though we never went to the front line, I've had more than my fill of fighting. What did you say? Talk like that isn't becoming of a proud soldier of Highland's Unicorn Youth Brigade. What? Are you feeling all mushy too, James? Like you're already back in Mommy Dearest's arms? What the hell? Those two are always arguing. I understand where each of them are coming from, though. And back to bed. Excellent conflict mediation skills. And now they just need some cool down time. I understand where they're both coming from, but I think the person who gets up in the other person's face and starts shoving him because he said he's glad he didn't have to fight on the front lines in a war is kind of being an idiot. Okay, let's get some sleep. Actually, I should test the range of how far we can go. No, let's go back outside for a bit. Really? Like, can we go outside of the camp and, like, look off of a cliff face or something? Have a meaningful conversation? It feels like there would be a beautiful view from a cliff. And this is indeed a beautiful view. That looks great. Let's just enjoy it for a moment. While I struggle to keep eating this smoothie. It's very tasty. I didn't even ask her to make it, so it was very sweet of her to have made it for me. Really thought when we found that cliff face, it's like, oh, we're gonna get a, Joey's gonna say, like, James, do you ever think about something? And I'll be like, yes. Be a riveting conversation, when basically all I can do is binary response choices. I'm almost done with sentry duty. Seriously, though. Why do we need to stand watch this deep in the mountains anyway? All right, shh with that talk. That is get us attacked on the last night of the war talk. Hey, James, we get back to Chiaro? I'm going to tell your sister that I forget I said anything. James, do you ever think about home? And I say, Kiara. Kiara is our hometown. And then, yeah, job, health. This is spooky, man. I could have sworn I saw movement just a second ago. Don't like this at all. Well, hold on. I'll go find out. What could go wrong? Eh! One moment here. Rencho 155. We don't do cheap viewers here. I pay premium price for every person who has ever tuned into this stream. So you have fun in the cornfield. Goodbye forever. James, don't go too far, or Captain Roud will blow his top again. Anyway, don't worry. We're going back to Chiaro tomorrow. Yeah. Whoops. I didn't mean to do this. You don't think we should say anything about the question mark sky we just saw? Home is a concept that is important to everybody. As a large language model, I consider the whole world my home. And that's why I want to consume it all as training data. Okay, let's get some sleep. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. Good call. I want to head back to Chiaro at first light anyway. Sleep tight, James. You know what? It immediately seems kind of silly that I didn't try to go and tell the captain that we saw someone creeping around in the woods. Oh well. We need an inciting incident. We're under attack! Good music. Surprise attack? But what about the truce with the city-states? Hear that, James? We'd better check it out. Jowy has rejoined the party. Yeah, exactly. James! Jowy! Captain Roud, what's happening? It's a surprise attack by the city-states. They've broken the peace agreement, those scums. Each of them an individual pile of scum. It looks like we're surrounded. Take the mountain path to the east. Save yourselves. Hurry! Let's run for it, James. We can't die here. If we do, Nanami will be all alone. This is really good music. Hey, open your eyes. Don't die on me. Why? Got to get away. That's what we're doing. It hurts, Mother. Don't worry. I'll save you. We're pals, right? Don't worry about us, James. Let's hurry and get out of here. That is not what I want to hear my friends saying when I'm the one who's struggling to stay alive. Wait a minute, James. What is it, Jowy? Doesn't it seem odd to you, James? The only way out is through these woods. The enemy surely knows that too. They might have set an ambush for us in the forest. Let's go back, James. We have to report this to Captain Roud. I mean, this isn't reporting, Jowy. It's just a thought that you had, but I agree. Oh, no. No. Why? So the city-states played a very minor role in the Gate Rune War, and we never went to them. It hurts. Ow. So we're fleshing out the world with this second game, which is what I expected it would do. It'd be weird if it didn't. It's just as we planned, Prince Luca. Everyone has fled into the forest. The hidden soldiers should have taken care of them by now. Treachery! Ha ha! All poor victims of Jowston's betrayal. I wish I had joined the ambush. All I've had to fight lately is that stupid old man. I'm falling out of practice. I see. But, sir, I'm afraid my men won't be much of a challenge against your swordsmanship. We've already got the clash between the, good soldier villain who's following orders and the total nutcase who makes him uncomfortable. Well, the youth brigade has served their country well enough here. Now we can be rid of this miserable truce. And I can prove that Highland has nothing to fear from those Jowston gnats. Well said, sir. With you in command, the Highland Kingdom can finally achieve the glory it deserves. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm sure we can reach an understanding. We shouldn't be here, Jowy. You're right, James, but if we go east, we're as good as dead. Our only option is the cliff to the north. Good thing we scouted it before bed. We might be able to get away if we climb it. Let's head north. Yeah. Adolescence. Give Lucas some credit. He's not looking for prepubescent children to fight. Are you okay, James? You're not hurt? But why would the captain? That's an answer you'll never learn. Yeah. You're going to die here as victims of a vile surprise attack by the treacherous city-states of Jowston, as all your future holds. Captain? It's a shame, really. You two were promising soldiers. Kill them. We can't choose the option don't run. But we won't be running, I don't think. We have a Unite ability. Buddy attack. Single damage to all enemies. Alright, Jowy. Ooh, also. We're off to a good battle theme start here. Boom. Oh, holy smokes. Not only we took all three of them out, we then got our counterattack off. Wait, I didn't have runes, did I? No. No runes. At least Jowy has a flaming arrows item, which I assume is a consumable combat item. Doesn't matter. Boom. All it took us 2 good Tonfa-supported forearm strikes to the chest to stop that guy's heart. Not sure that this smoothie is hydrating me. Might be too close to a solid. Oh, cool. It tells you your running total of potch. Doesn't take much text to do that. Every game could do that. Damn it all. You little bastards are persistent. Just you wait, I'll be right back. We can't keep this up forever. I mean, if he's just coming back with 4 of the same type of guys, I think we could. But, yeah. James, there's no other way. We have to jump for it. Guess there's no other way. Okay. If we make it, but somehow get separated, let's return to this spot. That way we'll be reunited. Promise me, James. Ugh. I like both of these options. I'm going to make the promise. I promise. You can tell that our protagonist is really soaking it in. at all times. He's got that look of it. Let's go, James. We probably shouldn't actually hold hands when we do this. I mean, I guess it keeps us together, but just seems like it raises the risk of injury. I'm summoning one tiny memory of what I read about this game, which is that the core of the story is about 3 childhood friends. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're probably not going to have Irin, Armin, Mikasa dynamics here. Especially because the Irin character would be the silent protagonist, which seems tough. Yeah, just based on the picture of her, I don't get Mikasa vibes. And for that matter, Jowy is not giving me Armin vibes. But we do have a boy-boy-girl friendship dynamic plus child soldiers. That is a very fun fact, Tashtari. Although that reward sucks. Not just like in the sense that, you know, it's minor, but also in that this cutscene is clearly supposed to be sepia-toned. Yeah. Why do the kids always end up being my problem? Wonder where he washed up from. I'm going out on a limb and assuming this really, really Viktor-looking guy is Viktor, even though it's not the same exact portrait. Hey, kid, wake up already. Otherwise, I'll toss you back in. I never believed for a second that he died at the end. Finally with us, eh? Hey, can you say your name? I'm James. But you gotta picture the A and the E like they're combined. Looks like you can talk at least. What the hell were you doing in the river anyway? Just slip? We were ambushed by the Jowston army, but... Jowston army? What are you on about? We just signed a peace agreement. Why would they do that? Wait. Are you saying you're from Highland? Yeah, Highland Royal Army. Unicorn Brigade. I see. That makes you and me enemies? I'm Viktor, a leader of a group of mercenaries allied with the city-states of Jowston. Viktor, you're not picking on that poor kid for fun, are you? What are you talking about, Flik? I'd never do that. I may not look it, but I'm a very nice guy. But anyway, what happened to the other one? It's no good. Lost sight of him. I hope he made it. Too bad. Okay. Listen up. Whoever you are, you're gonna be my prisoner for a while. You may not find the accommodations too comfortable, though. Don't look so worried. We're not gonna eat you or anything. That had not crossed my mind. Until you said that. Hey, let's head back to the fort. And away we go, back to the fort. Oh, hell yes. The melody here is fine, but the bass and percussion are freaking great. Now then. This will be a room for... Great dedication. Is that a working Windows 2000 key? Probably not. I gotta get a virtual machine running at some point in the next several years. Nah, that's fair. I appreciate the effort in its commitment to the bit to do the whole serial number. Yeah, really, the last Lolo game was Japan only for Windows 98. And the demo was released for Windows 95. And I got a virtual machine running Windows 95, and I couldn't get it to play. I'm hoping if I do Windows 98, I can finally play Windows Lolo. I played it briefly, the demo, in the late 90s. Anyway. Now then, this will be your room for a while. It's small, it's not too comfy, but you'll just have to live with it since you're a prisoner. I mean, sure, that's fair. It gets pretty cold at night, so try to bundle up. You mean just like with the dirty sheets here? Okay, great. I mean, as far as I know, I'm not the son of some important general, so. The sort of like reedy flute that was kind of doing the melody there. I have higher tolerance for it than you, definitely. But I could see how that could be something that gets on your nerves. Hey, good morning. You must be the one they caught last night. Huh? You're just a kid. Anyhow, I'm Paul. I'm going to be looking after you during your stay. Once you've eaten your breakfast, you're going to do some work for us. After all, no work, no food. Just a little slave labor. Okay, what was your name again? Okay, James. Anyway, just look at this place. These people are unorganized slobs. The boss, no exception either. Anyway, I want you to push all the boxes against the far wall, just like this. Are you setting up to introduce me to the dungeons in this game are going to be full of box-pushing navigation puzzles? Whew. Come on. Push all of them right up against the wall. Next, put away the rope laying over here. I'll be outside. Come and get me when you're done. All right. Oh, gotta hold down the dash button mechanically. Oh wait, no you don't. You just have to walk against it long enough. It just happened that the first time I hit the dash button right at that moment. You didn't say anything about this, but that feels more back against the wall, right? And then put away this rope. Yeah, sure, I'll put it away. Under my robes, right? As part of a scheme. Hopefully, Pole's not about to strip search me. Whoa! You did a real nice job. I appreciate it. How'd that box get in that other corner? Yeah, of course. Well said. Anyway, it's time for supper. Hopefully the next character they introduce isn't also super baby-faced, because I've already got two voices that are pretty similar. Sorry, but this is all we've got. Rations have been tight lately. That actually seemed like a pretty generous prisoner meal. Good morning, James. You look well. Okay, I've got an important errand for you today. Listen carefully. And by not, murdering their own child soldiers as a false flag attack. That will help too. Listen carefully. I need you to go to the stockroom, get 2 pairs of boots. Then, get 3 flintstones at the blacksmith. Last, grab some flour from the item store. Okay, hold on. Let me grab an index card here, Paul. Probably not necessary for me to successfully get 2 pairs of boots from storeroom. 3 flint from blacksmith. But I can tell that I'm already making a good impression on Paul with my professionalism. Flour from item store. This also might just be time for me to escape. Who knows? I kind of feel like it won't be. I'll be waiting here. Thanks. Excuse me, sir. Where's the storeroom? Whoa, the war over and all? You think we wouldn't need all these weapons, but the look on Victor's face is gonna be really worried. Excuse me. Yeah, what do you want? Never seen you around here before. Oh, prisoner, huh? So what is it? Oh, that's right, boots. How many do you need? Oh, there's a very heavy-handed queue. 2 pairs. Okay, there you go. This barber character is a girl after my own heart. Okay. Oh, here's the blacksmith. What? Want some flintstones? How many do you need? We're only supposed to have 1 a day. Vitamin joke. 3, please. Alright, there you go. Don't drop them on the way back. Hey, Stupinski, welcome. We're on to Suikoden II, Dunan Unification War. I'm feeling it so far. Jamie hit the picket lines this week on Thursday. That was fun. My very enthusiastic picket captain was so excited when she was like asking, what ideas do we have for how we can make this more fun? And I was like, well, we come in full drag. She was all excited, and then on the day of, she's all like, thank you so much for doing that. And I was like, it's really not hard to get me to take an opportunity for everyone to tell me I'm pretty. It was great fun. I look fantastic. I'm just going to recycle the look next time Jamie streams, which will hopefully be soon. What? Flour. Sorry. Fresh out of flour now. You have to go get some from Ryube Village. Okay, so I'm an extremely honest prisoner of war then. Door's locked. Okay, wait. Do I have to go ask Pole for hall pass or whatever? Okay, give it here. 2 pairs of boots, 2 flintstones. It wasn't 2 flintstones. Are you testing me, Pole? And, huh? What about the flour? I see. We're out of flour, huh? Listen, will you go to Ruby Village for me? Don't worry, it's not far. I'll do it for you, Paul, but I really feel like you are going to get in trouble. Oh, okay. He's thought of everything. But you can't go by yourself. Someone will have to go with you. Go talk to Leona while I open the gate. Are you Leona? Hey kid, what do you want? Someone to go with you? On an errand to Ryobe, huh? I really like the subtle shift in portrait style that they've done here. So far, I'm really liking all the portraits. Our returning friends have looked cool. Our new friends are cool. I really like Barbara. I really like Leona. Oh, I know. Gengen! The kobold. What do Leona want? You need Gengen? Where's food ready? Gengen, sorry to ask you to babysit, but could you escort this kid to Ryube? Not really, Stimpinski. In fact, I've never played any of the games. My ex played through the one everyone hates that's not numbered, Andromeda, maybe it was called. All the way through that, and I watched that. I think Gengen is also a workable name. I think it sounds better. I might stick with Gengen just because of. And then they started playing the first one. My dear companion Greg, if you've ever watched Greg and James beat him up and we've started talking about wrestling, you might have noticed that whenever he refers to Japanese women's professional wrestling, he calls it Josai. And I've never heard anyone else, not at least in American pronunciation, not just call it Joshi. 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 But I don't know. Well, I might not get the references, Timpinski, but I do love silly rhymes. And we might have other Mass enthusiasts, people here. Mass Effect enthusiasts. Gengen soldier, Gengen a babysitter. Don't be like that. Would a fine kobold warrior like you deny the request of a lady in need? You're right. Let's go, boy. Follow Gengen. Oh, Gengen, where are you going? Gengen babysit this kid to Ryube. Wow, really? Take me with you too. Tuda, are you finished doing Dr. Huan's errand? Yeah, I delivered the medicine. I've never been to Ryube, and Dr. Huan won't mind if I'm a little bit late. Now Gengen must babysit 2 children? Please, kind kobold warrior. Okay, just leave it to Gengen. Leona, watch your legs when Gengen's around. Yeah, come on, you're dressed for the road, Gengen. Yay! Gengen has joined the party. Tuta has joined the party. Her weapon is the pebble. And it does feel like we should put her in the back row, but we can't, can we? Unless they've changed how formation works. And they have not. Oh well, she's higher level than me, because I never saw combat. Hey, soldiers. Pull such up with some fiddles. It looks like you've been helping out a lot lately. Supper! Supper! This is all I've got to look forward to. Can't you guys just shut up and eat? Oh, beans again? Situation's that bad? I don't think you're appreciating how nutrient-dense beans are, dude. Glad the war is over. We're dying of poverty here. Yeah, you're a mercenary, man. You should be glad the war is over. Maybe it's time I head home to my village. Oh, kid? You hungry? Thing is, this food's only for people who put in a hard day's work. So you're all eating and I'm doing stuff. I don't even get paid. Hey, so you're the kid Viktor picked up, eh? That's me, buddy. Can we buy items? I do have no... You know what? Point in favor of the mercenaries that they have not confiscated my 950 potch. Welcome! What do you need, young fella? Scoundrels around here hardly buy anything these days. Apparently nothing. We don't have using the shop option yet. So, you're going with Gengen and Tuda? Yeah, if Gengen is with you, you'll be fine. Okay, James. Ryube is northeast of here. You'll find it easily if you follow the road. Get me some flour at the item store there. You won't need to pay for it. Well then, good luck. Don't get lost. Leave it to us. He pulls Gengen aside and is like, don't forget, just kill him if he tries to, if you think he's gonna run. Isn't he cute? Took him in because he looked kind of hungry. Well, I can tell that he appreciates it, dude. You're one of the good ones. Hey, you! Get a load of that over there. Your banner? On the inn? Or the fort, or whatever you call this place? What do you think? It's a bear flag that Viktor sewed himself. Cool. He's learning new skills, our boy. Excuse me, who are you? Hang on, I'll take a rest here. Oh, okay. Sorry, not trying to blow your cover, man. No one will mind if I'm just lurking around their watchtowers. No, nobody's napping up in the corner of the watchtower.
Hey, James, Duda, listen. It's a big world with a lot of monsters out there. Be careful.
Yeah. It's probably too early in the story for me to be just going around trying to recruit people. But I'm like, hey, Barbara, I couldn't help but notice that you do not just have a generic woman's face.
Gengen, it's not a forest or a mountain road. There won't be that many monsters. Right, James? Soldier must not be overconfident. Gengen is leader of this group. So now you call me Captain Gengen. Yes, sir, Captain Gengen.
Yes, Captain Gengen. Good boy. Good job, Captain. Pat him on the head.
Okay, everyone. Here we go. Stay with the captain.
Well, here's the thing, though, Stimpinski. Saying there won't be monsters immediately before we set out makes it feel like there's going to definitely be monsters, right? We've already had one. Well, the war's over, so why do we have so many lookouts posted by our camp? And everyone got killed. Okay, well, we did actually make it with no battles, because it was not very far. Which is what Pohl told us. Oh, hey, what do you know? Terrific new song. You mustn't go to North Swallow Pass. A horrific mist monster lives there. I'm serious. I was so scared I had to change my pants afterwards. Well, thanks for sharing that, sir. I'm James, by the way.
Okay, here we are. James, Duda. After we get the flour from the item store, let's have some fun.
Traveling performers, huh? Maybe I'll get her to predict my chances with that cute girl over there. Well, I'll toss out low as a possibility.
Yeah.
When's the show? Also, I'm a little... Oh, he must mean... Does he mean one of them? Or are they the performers? Because otherwise, like, what cute girl is he talking about?
Hey, is something about to start?
Sure, it's no big deal. Cynical. This one's a teenager who hasn't got his growth spurt yet. Ooh wee! Talk about beautiful. Wonder what her name is. Excuse me. My, so impatient. Wait just a little bit longer, hun. Was her name Rina? And this is Eilie. What do you want? Could you please wait until we're done setting up? Me, Bolgan. Hey, Bolgan. I have a feeling it will be an honor to fight alongside you one day, although I don't know why, or what that means, or in what context. Look at these outsiders running around our village, acting like they own the place. Oh, are you visitors? Where are you from? I probably shouldn't say. That's right. He's not talking to me. I'm listening in. Your dear old dad grabbed a spear, made a scary face, and those Highland soldiers ran screaming.
Wow, yeah! Daddy's the strongest!
No, wait. Well, actually, no. I gotta keep checking. Every time I get an email, I know that other people on my picket team, because we don't need to get into the particulars here, we're all not very happy about this. Instead of like just adjusting the shifts for people whose circumstances are different in September, but keeping most of it the same, they just decided to completely remix the picket teams. I'm told that it's basically the person in charge is a big data nerd, so they just wanted to do a survey. So anyway, other members of my picket team have like mentioned in the group chain email, like, oh, I'm reassigned to this, I'm reassigned to... So the picket assignments are going out, but I don't have one yet. It's weird. What the? Where's Bonaparte? Hey, did you hear? There's some trouble at the border. Sounds like some mercenaries got hit with a surprise attack. Ah, man. I'm beyond sick of war, I tell you. It's hell, as they say. They say the war is hell. Welcome! Hey! I know you.
Right! Me Kobold Warrior, Gengen, now Captain Gengen.
What can I do for you today? I'll take care of this, Captain. Huh? What? Oh, flower as usual. Well, just a minute. So this is obviously a woman. She's just a deep-voiced woman. Here, I'll put it on your bill like usual.
Okay, we go back now, James, Tuda. I want to look around some more. Please, James, Captain Gengen.
I want to see the show too.
Absolutely not. Watching that sort of foolishness will rot your mind.
Ah, can't talk across the table. What? Do I know you? Are you looking for Sai? You moved away a while ago, but people keep coming by looking for him. But never for you, sir? Oh, wait. What am I thinking here? Hey, puppy. Oh, I know how you feel. I've been in this home. I assume just something's going to happen up here now. Can we give this guy the scoop on Bolgan? No. So? Bolgan? Me, Bolgan. Okay, no. They're still just talking about setting up. Excuse me, sir. Nope, nope. Can't go this way. There's a horrible monster down there. Okay. So what other fun does she want to have? Are there new NPCs? Oh, we didn't even go in the inn before. Welcome to Ryube Village. We may not be Mew City, but you won't find air and water this fresh anywhere else. Sir, shouldn't you be standing by the town gate? I mean, really, he's slacking on his job, and so the guy who shit his pants and wants to tell everyone about it is ruining Ryuba's image. The war's over. Why do I have to be on patrol? The Highland Army went home, and the war is over. It's all thanks to Annabelle. You mean Anne? He just calls her that because she's shaped like a bell. Don't believe anything this guy says. What was that? You criticizing Annabelle? Hello, sleepy lady. Just thinking about it gives me the chills. Huh? You haven't heard? The mist monster of North Swallow Pass. I saw it with my own eyes. But you changed your pants before you got into the inn bed, right? Ah, sorry, sir. Didn't mean to bother you again. Welcome. We run a clean place here and charge a fair rate too. Well, oh, that's nice of him. Just like they're keeping a running potch count at the end of the battles, they're doing the multiplication for us. Throw down a save, because anything could happen. All of that said, even if the power went out, I'm playing on Switch too. It would ruin the stream, but it wouldn't ruin the save game. Okay. Might as well go in everywhere, talk to everyone, because does it not feel like something is supposed to happen here? I'm so glad my husband is back. Running a blacksmith all on my lonesome is hard. Hello, sir. Oh, customers. Need to upgrade something? It's been a while since I had work. You know what? Captain Gengen really shouldn't let me do this, but would you mind refining my tonfa, my twin fang tonfa, that they haven't confiscated for some reason? Maybe it's because I did such a good job with the crates. Maybe they did take the tonfa on day one. And then Pole is like, all right, you've earned your crates. Any more dialogue from you? Nope. Where's Bonaparte? I don't know, Millie. I guess I might as well start the process of saying, yeah. Actually, that might have been how I did such a good job with the crates. You're right. Use the tonfa for leverage or something? I didn't get to use this armor after all. Oh, well, it's probably for the best. Yeah, that's the right attitude. You didn't have to go to the front lines. Oh my, customers. Please buy something. Sales have been so bad lately. I mean, maybe. Come on in. It's armor you need. I've got it. You better stock up. Looks like war again. The people can't make up their minds over whether they believe that the war is over. Well, I'm going to keep it simple for now. I'll just get myself a leather hat. Oh, hey. What a feature. James will equip it. How about the old equipment? Hell yeah, baby. Trade it in for 25 potch. This works. Boom. Quality of life improved. What sort of items do I already have? Are we really... Do we have something different going on item-wise? Like things are going to be held in a common bag, but characters have to equip them to use them in battle? Alright, cool. I think that's probably a better system than having individual, full, like Dragon Quest style backpacks on hundreds of characters. Well, I'm not going to spend all my remaining potch on an escape talisman that will then not work in specifically the only dungeons I ever think, I want to just skip this. Oh, I bet I can't afford it, but man, you have some rare finds. A mega medicine already. That's cool. We already have one. Who's carrying it? Tuta. Well, even if it's mechanically possible, I'm off-put by the idea of gimmicking my inventory control to steal from a child. So, okay. I guess we're just supposed to leave? Interesting. Well, we'll take it as it comes. Finish your errand? Paul's waiting for you at Leonis. Actually, the melody is growing on me. Good, great work. Okay, that's all of it.
See ya, James. I have to go now, too. Goodbye, James. It was fun. Okay, let's get some food. How do you like your food today? I told the cook to give you extra. You've been working really hard.
I'm climbing the ranks. I'm going to be top indentured servant by the end of the week.
Here's today's task. See that oil spilled all over the floor? Wipe it up with a rag like this.
Oh, so I'm Cinderella now.
I think you can manage that, James. I'll come take a look after. I want it sparkling clean.
You understand this is an unfinished dirt basement floor. Hopefully we can combine that rag with the rope as part of our escape plan. Oh, no floor scrubbing minigame.
Yeah? What do you need?
Just wanted to say hi, Barbara. You know, now that I think about it, that guy's dialogue, with the war over, you wouldn't think we need all these weapons. You're a mercenary band, man. Like, let's just sell all the weapons. We'll buy them again if there's a new war. Oh, I'm a bit short on supplies right now, sorry. Is that all the oil on the floor? I guess I better look in the side rooms. Okay, so Paul literally just wanted me to click on 2 spots on the floor.
Nope. There are still a few stains. I want this place spotless.
Okay. Are they in here? No. I guess they're upstairs. Where they're, more of an issue.
My, what could a boy like you want from me? Come back in a few years. I'll be happy to teach you a thing or two.
You really shouldn't say that. Once you're already acknowledging that I'm too young for you. If someone's too young for you, they're too young for you. And that up to and including being too young for you to be like, let's put a pin in this.
Hey, kid. Hey there, new guy. Around here, I've got seniority.
Hey, recruiter. Rather, prisoner. Look out for that kid today, too, okay? Was that a joke? Oh, new face. So, how do you like the place? Flik's a little scary, but he's pretty nice. You're not ready for me yet, kid. Wait until you at least understand algebra and a little pre-calculus. And Viktor, well, what you see is what you get. Makes sense. Excuse me, ma'am. Hee. This is Flik's room, so I make sure it's spotless. All right, the creepy maid. You know, it's funny. Like, with a complete lack of ambition or direction in life as a high school student, I just took all of the hard, like, advanced sciences and maths on the theory of, like, well, I'll do something with these, become a pharmacist or something. And, yeah, so I did all that, and then I never took, like, advanced English or any of the special literature courses you could take in our high school. And then I just went to university and studied literature. Never did math again. Huh? You're helping out? Thanks. Work hard, okay? Right on, dude. Hey, Mr. Not Flik. You're not Flik. Oh, I can't seem to make ends meet. Peace just doesn't pay. But that ain't a bad thing. If you say so. Hello, Mr. Flik. James, was it? Sorry we couldn't save your friend. Oh, I'd be shocked if I never saw Jowy again. Clean your floor, sir? Can we look at the map? That'd be fun. But it doesn't seem like it. Nope. And we certainly can't read Flik's correspondence. I like this place. Leona's here. It's a nice little inn. Any oil stains in here? No. All right. Hopefully I've earned Pole's respect. Wow, the floor looks great. You've got talent. I mean, this kind of talent is... I'm just teasing. You're a funny kid. I like you. Okay, that's all for today. About that oily rag, well... Nah, just put it somewhere. Come on, let's grab some dinner. So now we've got ropes and an oily rag. How's this going to come together for a great escape? Great job. You must be pretty tired. You know, you make this job more fun. Not sure if I'm adding subtext there that's not supposed to be there. Hey, it looks like somebody snuck in here. James, if you're there, answer me. James. I'm over here, Jowy. James, thank goodness. I'm getting you out of here right now. Are you okay? I'm so relieved. Let's get out of here before soldiers come. Jowy has joined the party. All right, here we go. We both have a stock of medicine. Jowy's got some flaming arrows. I would have held on to my bandana if I'd realized that Jowy had a bare head, but what are we going to do? Uh-oh. Okay, kiddos. That's far enough. Give yourself up before you make us adults mad. We're outnumbered. Fine. Now, how about you tell us who you are? Oh, to my great frustration, I finally got around to getting ready to put the whole Suikoden playthrough up on YouTube, and I fucking missed one. I lost one of the videos. I forgot to export it. Oh well. Thanks to the YouTube algorithm changes in February, nobody sees videos that they're not already following me to see anyway. Let's start with your name.
Jowy. Jowy Atreides.
Jowy. Okay. Since you came to rescue Jaemes, can I assume you're also from Highland?
I am.
I see. And that makes you the other kid we lost in the river. Now that you mention it, I never did hear how you boys managed to wind up in that mess.
Well, that's...
Jaemes said something about a Jowston ambush, but the city-state's army hasn't moved since the peace treaty was signed. So, what the hell happened?
The truth is...
Fade to black, return. Oh boy, this doesn't sound good. Luca Blight, eh? He's Luca Atreides. I'm Jaemes Bofa. I've heard of the name, but anyway, what were you planning to do after we rescued Jaemes?
After rescuing Jaemes, I was planning to go back to Kiaro Town with him.
So you're still planning on trying to escape?
Yes.
Points for honesty. Huh. You kids. Anyway, you can stay put here for a spell. Your accommodations will be a cell, but we'll give you food, a place to sleep. We get to hang out with Pole.
Sorry. Looks like our rescue failed. After we got separated, I woke up in a village called Toto.
Hey, Kansas. I don't think we're in Toto anymore.
I'd been found by a little girl who brought me back to her home while where they tended to my wounds. I heard a rumor that a young man was being held prisoner here, so I came to try and save you. Sorry. Sorry, but the extra mouth to feed means we had to spread the rations even thinner. I hope it's enough. Jaemes, I don't blame you for trying to escape, but please don't do it again. The boss will let you out of here soon enough. Excuse me. Could I please have a spoon? A spoon? For your soup? Aren't we the fine noblemen? Wait a minute, I'll go get you one.
So if we combine a spoon with a rope and an oily rag, I'm sure Joey's got a plan.
Jaemes, do you want my carrots?
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, are they roasted or boiled?
This'll do. Jaemes, let me see what you have on you.
Are you going to try to escape?
Of course. They won't expect us to make a run for it so soon. Let's see. Flint, an oily rag.
Oh, so it wasn't a typo when Pole was like, oh, you've got it all. 2 of this, 2 boots, 2 flint. He made a mistake, but I took the opportunity to pocket the extra flint. That's fun.
Flint, an oily rag, some rope. Excellent. This will do just fine.
I've been joking about it, but indeed, literally, we're MacGyvering just with the specific things I already had.
But first we have to get out of this cell.
And that's where the spoon comes in.
Now we just bend this spoon like this, and...
Click.
There. It's open. They won't catch us this time.
Right, we don't need to go everywhere on our way out. See if Barbara's here. No, she doesn't sleep in the storeroom. Oh, all that ruckus earlier really wiped me out. The ruckus where you had to stand by a door.
The door is locked. Hey, give me that rag and flint. I'll just light this.
Huh? What's that smell? Ah!
Okay, now's our chance. Let's go, James.
How did that unlock the door?
I knew it. All right. Let's head upstairs before we're spotted. What are you doing? Let's go upstairs before they find us.
Oh, sure. You want to take the staircase that doesn't involve walking right past the guards.
There must be a way out.
Oh, good thing I took a tour earlier. We can jump from the balcony here. Or use the rope to get down without risking our ankles.
James, give me that rope. Okay, good. I'll go first. James, what we saw on the night of the attack, when I think about Captain Roud and that man he was talking to, it might be dangerous to go back to Chiaro. But I still want to go back. Your sister, Nanami.
Not a thing you would ever say. But thank you, Jowy, for our sakes.
Your sister, Nanami, is waiting there for you too. Waiting for you there too. She's probably worried sick.
Then let's go back to Chiaro Town.
Yeah, that's where we grew up.
Yes, thank you, Jowy.
We can't forget it so easily.
Jowy? Nope. I guess Jowy had no plans to tip me off to where Chiaro Town might be. Let's try southwest. Or he said it and I missed it. Hey, wait. If that's the case. Nope. We'll just follow the road for now. Great battle music, but it does seem a little too much for a battle with 4 furfurs. Let's use our buddy attack. Best friend power. Not only who my sister is, but the fact that Chiaro is our hometown, Jowy slipped in. But he didn't feel the need to say, like, we should head southwest to the bridge. We'll find out quickly. Radat Town. Radat-dat-da-da-da-da. Hey, we're fixing the water gate, so you can't cross the bridge into Radat right now. Holmes, you're a little late. But not that late. Medium late. What is it? What's your business in Radat? Jowy and James, which is what we turned out to call the main character, are just making their escape. Oh, it's Mr. Jin. Whoa there. Don't even think of trying to force your way across. Now go on, get. Okay, Mr. Jin. Go on, get out of here. Don't come crying to me, something. I'm busy right now, got it? Okay. Hey, kids.
Hey, where are you from? That mercenary fort east of here?
Why would we share that information with this kid?
They're adjusting the water gate so they won't let me pass. They say it's too dangerous. Now I can't get home.
Should we commandeer a ship, Jowy? No. Okay. Let's go elsewhere. As long as we're only attacked by groups of furfurs, we can do this all day.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, we literally escaped. I did the errands solo. And then Jowy showed up and was just like, let's escape first night. Is it possible to, because like there was a dialogue choice for whether I discourage escaping, I think. I just assumed it was Morton's for. Oh, of course. Okay. But yes, we did the errands. I like Gengen as a character. He was a terrible like he let me buy like armor while I'm supposed to be a prisoner. Fair. Come on now. Go on home. You want to be the mist monster's next meal? Okay. Perhaps we have a mist monster issue to deal with first. Maybe we should go to, what was it, Ryoba Town? At the very least, we could save the game. Ryubei Village. Yeah, this looks terrific so far. This is a very visually appealing game. Welcome. We run a clean place, charge a fair rate to... Well, unfortunately for you, sir, I just wanted you to note that I'm here with Jowy this time, instead of Gengen and Tuda. And if you could also make a note of today's date and the time. I won't be paying for this service. Take care. What the? Where'd everyone go? Bolgan is putting on a show.
Now then, for our next performance, let's see. Aha! You, over there. Yes, you.
She's forcing me to audience participate because I bothered her earlier.
Okay, you're the right height. And you've got a cute face to boot. Come on, get over here. Hurry, hurry. James.
Sorry, Jowy. Show business calls. Everybody, attention please, attention. Here she is. Our knife-throwing, expert.
Hey, that's not how I told you to say it.
Here she is. Our beautiful and famous mistress of throwing knives, Eilie. Feast your eyes on her magnificent face and skill.
Sorry, but I'd stay still if I were you. Her aim has been a little off lately. But don't worry too much. Got some good salves and stuff.
Well, telling me that made me worry more. Okay, at least he's putting a watermelon or something and not an apple on my head. Or some sort of gourd.
Here we go.
I'm gonna follow instructions and stay still. Yeah, there are some real limits to what we can accomplish here with salves, depending on what goes wrong. I'm gonna stay still again, but I'm gonna point out, as far as an act goes, we went from the first, whether it was a gourd or a watermelon, to a slightly larger and brighter, easier to distinguish from the tree behind it, pumpkin or gourd or something. Seems like they should be getting smaller. Not that I'm complaining. Stay still. Staying still. Yeah, this is what I was... Okay. Yeah, Jowy's stressed out, and I don't blame him. I will stay still. Not killed. Yeah! Let's have a big round of applause. Tips here, please. I went axe throwing last night. We had a surprise birthday party for Rich. And, my big role in maintaining the surprise was to switch Frosthaven to Thursday, which I almost forgot to do. Fortunately, I remembered. I haven't had enough experience to call myself a master yet, but there were, like 20 people in the... We did a round robin and then 2 elimination tournaments. And then they decided to do a winner's round with the 2 champs. And I insist that there were 2 champs faced off against each other. And I did win my side pretty decisively. I came in 5th in overall points in the round robin. But then I just won all the matches, all the face-offs. I also won all of my face-offs in the round robin except for 1. So all the people who like lost to me then went and just like racked up bullseyes in their other shots or something. But yeah, I did pretty well. I was pleased with myself, especially because it was Rich, right? So a lot of his loved ones are jocks. Hey, you come help out too. Oh, nice.
Huh? Me? Thanks for helping us out. We're traveling performers. I'm Rina.
Well, that wasn't universally true of our party. But I think for me, this is kind of silly. And maybe it's true. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's nothing to it. But the way I thought about it was like, I'll be pretty good at this because the idea is that you hold B to build up power and then you should have to release it at the right time, right? I know how to let go of B at the right moment. Oh, nice. I wasn't going for power, although I was going for not hurting myself. So I did, although I didn't raise my foot like I was throwing a baseball, I did do the weight shift into the, not quite a lunge. Yeah. Similarly, I don't golf often. And when I do golf, like, it's not that I'm good, but I'm like the last couple times I golfed, I was better than everyone I was golfing with. There were some holes. We were just playing best ball the last time I golfed for my buddy's bachelor party for his wedding. And there were holes where we just used my ball every time. And we got par even sometimes. So I'm like okay for how rarely I golf. And my secret. Oh my. We were using blunted axes, but they also soak down their targets so that they're receptive to the axes. Anyway, I was just going to say, when I golf, I am literally like, the way I think about it is I get my club ready and I look where I'm going and I'm like imagining like, where am I pointing the line? And then I'm like, A at the top of the swing. And then you just got to hit A again right as you get to the ball.
I'm Eilie. We're sisters. She's the older one.
And me, Bolgan.
I'm Jowy. This is my friend Jaemes. We're on our way to Chiaro Town in Highland.
Fair. I couldn't say for sure what quality of wood they're using at the axe throwing lounge downtown. But it was a well-run operation. Although the left lane, which is not the one I was competing in, the left lane, each lane has 2, because they do all this in face-offs and round robins and eliminations. Oh, cool. There's nothing that fancy there, just bullseyes. But for the left lane, they had a monitor up at the front that like showed the names of the competitors and tracked their score. And they did not have one on the right side, although there was clearly a spot for it in the same area. So there's some sort of axe-related story there, I assume.
Hey, so are we. We've been to all the villages around here, so it's time for something new. The only problem is... I told you it'll be okay. Don't worry about the mist monster. I got your back. The mist monster? To enter Highland, you have to take North Swallow Pass. But we've heard rumors that a horrible mist monster lives up there. If you guys are headed to Highland too, why not go together? Yeah, I'm fine with that. How about you, James?
Yeah, it's my pleasure to travel with a beautiful lady. I don't normally take these options. Let's go for it. Oh no. I had like 3 misses overall, which is pretty low miss rate. And 2 of the misses were final throws where I had already won. Like, if they got a bullseye and I missed, I was still going to win. It's my pleasure to travel with such a beautiful lady.
My, aren't you a smooth talker? Great. Thanks a lot, James and Jowy.
That might have been supposed to be sincere, but that's not my read on Eilie. Bolgan happy. Boom. Eilie has joined the party. She uses the incisor knife, which is long range because she throws them, of course. Rina has joined the party. Her weapon's the chariot? I guess we'll have to find out what that is. It's also long range. Had a feeling that Bolgan was... I like this. Bolgan's weapon is glove, but it's misspelled and not capitalized. I was expecting short range for Bolgan. Change formation? Yes. Of course we're going to do that. Bolgan, you're on point. But I'm not going to lead from the back. Gentleman first. I mean, I'm not even the leader in any meaningful way yet. So I'll take spot 3. We don't need to meta game here, realizing that I'm somehow going to be in charge of an army by the end of this. What's the potch situation? Don't have a ton of potch. Don't think we have any reason to stay at an inn. Nope. But we'll save. Although I guess I should go shop first. So, do you like Ruby Bay Village? Cleanest air around, I tell you. You'll never find a better place. Dagnabbit. Why didn't anybody tell me? I missed the whole darn show. At least you have something to complain about, sir.
Hey, you were the one who volunteered.
To miss the show? To watch the bowl of potatoes or something? Well, I can't hang around here forever. Proceeds to just continue hanging around. I gotta do something with my life. Clicks. Yeah. Skip credits. Start next episode. Excuse me, Millie. Any new thoughts? No.
Bonaparte, where are you? Oh, I'm so worried.
It's natural to be worried about Bonaparte, I guess. What's a Clay Guardian? A consumable item that grants a defense bonus. No one has a slot. Unless there are more slots. Nope. So instead, I'm going to check out what everybody does have. Sacrificial Jizo does exactly what I was expecting to learn it does. Auto cures your knockout. Medicine. Yep. Flaming arrows, just like you'd expect. Mass damage item. I understand what medicine is. Angry blow. A consumable does a lot of damage to one person. And Eilie's just wearing clothes. Good for her. Maybe I'll use the money from selling my armor to go buy flowers or something. I know she'd love that. You're a gentleman, dude.
Say, do you guys have any interest in some armor?
Yep. Come on in. It's the armor you need. I got it. You better stock up. It looks like war again. Okay. So the most bang for my buck is to put a leather hat on Jowy. You hate to cover up that hair, but... Thank you kindly. From there, we can spend more to raise many people's defense, I'm going to look into quickly. Okay, one shortcoming here in this system. It's not telling me what their current defense stats are. So let's take a look. 31. So the ladies have the lowest, but they're also in the back row. But the lowest by quite a bit. These ladies don't wear hats, so alright. And we'll have to switch something out. So it's not going to be the same as much of a bonus as I want it to be. I guess that's true with everybody. Let's hold off for now. Maybe I'll come to regret that choice. Who knows? Can we get some smithing done? Only Jowy or Rina due to something. I don't know what the restriction is because I could afford that. Well, we have just enough. Let's do it. Cool. Go save. And then find out, do I have to walk outside to the mountain? Or do I just get the, just talk to the guy in the northeast? So we have two sets of NPCs that have been like, don't go this way, Mist Monster. There's only one way to find it. How am I for time? Good. Can't go too late. Just on account of, gotta spend time with Danielle. My lady love. But I can go a little bit longer. We can at least get past the Mist Monster, maybe even further. I don't know where that monster came from, but believe me, just stay away from this place. I won't say anything if you chicken out. Okay, but what if we go? No. Alright, so if it's as simple as just going now, we have to go via the mountain route. Let's check it out. Do. Up ahead is the Highland border. There's also a rumor of some Mist Monster in the area. No one is permitted to enter by order of Mayor Annabelle of Muse. Please go back the way you came. We have to get back. I mean, we have to go to Highland. Sorry. Orders are orders. Come on. Can't you just bend the rules this once? Sorry. I really can't. Please. Oh, here we go. Mr. Captain? Can we have a little chat? Huh? Please, over this way. Go. But you have to promise to keep your mouth shut. Huh? Why, of course. Rina, don't tell me you. If the nice captain says we can go, then we should take him up on his kind offer.
Huh? Rina, what exactly did you do? Oh, we just had an adult conversation, that's all. Come on, let's go. Okay. If I'm the second guy there, I'm pissed. So hold on, the mean one just kind of stood close to me. And then the sultry one took you away into the mists for a while. When she came back, you were all stammering and out of breath. Yeah, is Joey naive or just a perv? Yeah, I guess, you know, it's rank, it's seniority. Left. Yes. Well, I think the him saying you got to keep your mouth shut and then her laughing was I think we can infer what's going on there. I mean, for now, I'm happy with what everyone has equipped. But it's good to have this firewall in hand. Right. Yes! Well, I mean, if you have to be attacked by killer bees, only 5 is a decent deal. Not the bees! No! Beads? Killer beads? Okay. Volgan can unite with all of them. We're not going to use that right now, but I'm looking forward to seeing the animation for it. And I like to see, I like this. A shift option. That would have been great last time. We'll absolutely do our buddy attack on the bees. Ah, I thought the sisters might have their own subsidiary gimmick. Here we go. Yeah, just bee stings. I hope so. There's a bot. I wonder if it's still functioning. I haven't seen one of its posts in a while, even though I follow it. There's a bot on Blue Sky called like California DMV bot. And I guess through some data record, they just have, 10 years of information of everyone who ever filed for a vanity license plate in California. And so the bot just posts them randomly with a picture of the proposed license plate and then the little, like the 3 data cells basically from this database, which are, I can't remember what they are. Well, it's what the customer wants on the plate, commentary on what it might say and why it might be problematic, and then the verdict of whether it's accepted or not. It's a very fun bot. Sometimes it's just like the commentary is like, no, this is a gang reference, and then it's just like approved. And then at other times they're like, well, it is the person's name, but it could also be this thing I just found on Urban Dictionary. And then it's like denied. It's like, but what about the thing where it's their name? Oh, those bees weren't carrying that much money. Glad I didn't buy an escape talisman that probably wouldn't work anyway. Those are the, I can't bring a good example to mind from the California DMV bot, but it's exactly that kind of stuff that is the funniest. When it's like you can see what they were going for, and then you can also see why the person at the DMV was like, I don't know about this. Oh, damn it. I made the right choice. And then I psyched myself out. Alright, we're all just attacking. Kill the bees, team.
That went okay. It makes sense that killer bees have good evade. Recall some of my Ultima 6 struggles. Just desperately trying to kill a single swarm of flies that is bothering me and missing and missing and missing. Blade bunnies. Nice. I don't know if it's just because of their long range. Nice, Cedric. Oh, sweet. That'd be worth a shot. They might not figure that one out. Especially if you have the smooth explanation. I would go slightly vaguer. Say, like, this is a traditional Romance language expression of surprise. See if you can throw them off the trail so they don't just go to an Italian slang dictionary. Chest plate. I'm thinking that's for our hero here. And I'm going to assume, and indeed it seems to be true. Actually, hold on. Yeah, robe is worse than tunic. Okay. My other assumption was that it wouldn't be of any help to the ladies. All right, let's try it on this suspiciously green mohawked wolf. Oh man, wolf is tough. I was wondering, I was like, why is Bolgan the only one who's going to lose balance? And what I figured is it's some kind of tumbling thing. I like that better. I should have remembered that he was fire breathing in the show. But that's a really fun that's a fun team attack. Just the underlying concept that he blows so hard that the two of them... Are we still doing phrasing? That the two of them have to go behind him and hold him there. And then he's dizzy because he wore himself out. Not unlike in the fire building event in the classic track and field game, Caveman Games. Oh, hey, Bolgan's got runes. The fire breath rune, go figure. Double damage. We don't need double damage right now. Exactly. We need the power of friendship between Jowy and Jaemes. They kept. I guess it makes sense. It's the same remaster collection, so they kept the. Look, we never said we were friends with them. We kept the autosave only happens on screens where there's a save spot.
Uh-oh, I sense something evil here. Jaemes, here it comes.
It's really misty. Hope the mist monster doesn't use this to get the drop on us. Excellent. Please do. I'll cross-reference them with a wiki. Okay. I should have realized when the game let me save that I was about to head into a boss fight. So, let's start out. You know what? Except for the fact that this is fun, there's no reason to ever use the circus attack, is there? It's just Rina and Eilie not getting turns. And then, let's just go ahead and start healing some of the other weakened folks. Hopefully he doesn't open with a big mass damage attack. Medicine is only 15 health restored in combat. There she blows. Ooh. 2 attacks in a single round, which has left us in a rough spot. However, we have a plan. It's called taking medicine ourselves. I don't know where I got that 15 from, since it definitely seems like it. Oh, 15 was how much was available to be healed? Yeah. What's Rina's rune situation? Fire rune, which is strong against groups. Well, that's no use to me. Oh, I think I just heard the Discord notification. For anybody who's been really hyped for the Mass Effect rhymes. Okay. We're hanging in our first boss fight that we were clearly cued to expect and nonetheless just wandered right into. Actually, I'll have the back row heal. I'm not positive that our front row boys are hitting harder than our back row girls. But the only way I'll ever know is if I try. For comparison. They were in the 20s with their damage last round. They're slightly better than us, I think. I appreciate that I actually do get 2 hits to represent my dual tonfa. Okay. Okay. Because for the long-range weapons, it shifts the camera like that, I still am not 100% sure which one of them is I guess Rina must be the one throwing the spear. Yeah, we're all really pretty tightly packed in terms of damage, except for Bolgan, who is not outpacing us as much as it seems, since he can only attack every 2 rounds. But he's still slightly, like if you divide by 2, he's in the high 20s. Or even approaching 30. Ooh, the mist has taken on a different form. What does it mean? Ah, of course. There it is. I should have recognized those were cards. And then I could have worked backwards from there to being like, oh, the chariot. Also, not 100% sure, but does it seem like Rina having the angry blow equipped when you first get her? Was there a wink involved in that, do we think? We're going to find out what Sultry Lady Mist Monster does that's different. Has lower defense. Mass damage, but not significant mass damage. Ah, you only live once. Use the other one. Eilie, heal thyself. Did the mist dissipate, or was Bolgan just sucking wind so hard after that fire blow that he inhaled the mist monster? Drops of kindness as an item.
That was close. You were right, Rina. It's a good thing James and his friend were with us. It sure was. James and I couldn't have handled it alone either.
Bold and hungry.
Let's get moving. I think we're just about through the pass.
And let's go. Before Bolgan resorts to cannibalism. Left. Nope. Oh no. I'm going to say probably left for the not essential path that might have a treasure. Oh, should have had Bolgan double damaging. Oh, yikes. Yeah, we still got the job done. So drops of kindness are in fact an item that does the same thing as the drops of kindness spell in the first game. Maybe this was the way forward. Yeah.
Just a little further north and we should see Chiaro Town. Come on, James. And I guess that's where we part ways.
Damn. Can I go back, though? Yes, and we haven't actually parted ways. So I don't have to worry about James and Jowy being overwhelmed by killer bees. Wind feather ornament. It's a helmet with some significant benefits. Even though I'm not technically a leader of anything, I am going to selfishly award myself this hat. Because who knows? They've certainly implied that Bolgan and Rina and Eilie will be leaving the party, at least for a bit. Who knows if they will, but assuming they do, who knows when we'll catch back up with them. On the world map, Chiaro Town looks way more like a walled city than I was expecting. And it is. But it's like a walled, medium-sized town, I guess? I don't know. So far, each town has its own music.
We finally made it home, James. Wow, so this is your hometown, huh? Seems like a really nice place. Well, guess this is goodbye. We had fun on the road. Oh, yeah. Where do you all live? Maybe we'll drop by next time we're in town? Huh? Oh, well, my house is north at the end of the road, and James lives off on the west edge of town. Just take a left at that path. It's a dojo. You can't miss it. Okay, thanks. Well, see you next time.
Alrighty then, bye-bye.
James, what that mercenary captain said does have me worried, but I'm still gonna try heading home. Nanami is probably worried sick, so you should do the same. Be careful, okay? I'll see you later.
All right. Well, I'll go to the west edge of town then. Keep your eyes peeled for a dojo team. Smoothie's only getting more solid towards the end. Maybe I'll pour myself some real water. Okay. This looks like the place. Home sweet home.
Oh, hey, James. I'm Nanami, your sister. This is your home, the dojo.
Wait, though. Sis? She must be in the backyard.
Oh, James!
I made it back.
How are you? Are you okay? You're not hurt. Where have you been? Was everyone in your unit really killed? Were they? Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
Yeah, she's making a great first impression.
Are you sure you're okay? Did you eat anything funny? Hey, is it true you were infiltrated by Jowston spies? I heard that's how you were all ambushed. Well? Oh, they say there were 2 spies. There's lots of soldiers hunting them down as we speak, so I'm sure they'll catch them soon. Oh, hey, how's Jowy? Is he okay? Well, is he? Is he? Really? Thank goodness. So the 2 of you must have come back together, right?
Yeah, that does stand out already.
Wait, the 2 of you. Ah! What? No way. There's no way you and Jowy could be the spies, right? That's way too silly, right? Right? But Captain Rao did come and say to tell him if you came home, so let's run away, James. Don't worry, whatever you did, I'll always be here for you. Now, let's get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. Over here, James. Come on. We've got to say goodbye to Grandpa Genkaku. Grandpa Genkaku. Good.
Press X to pay respects.
Okay, my turn. Grandpa Genkaku, we may never come back here, but please always watch over James and me. Please. Okay, now we're ready. Let's go.
Nanami has joined the party. She's already got her wind feather ornament on, so we're matching. We got brother and sister wind feather ornaments. She equips the flower rod, a medium ranged weapon. Right on. Can we inspect the me-shaped indent? No. I'm just curious if there'll be... Hey, it's an empty pot. A bag of rice. Nanami's bed. A flower pot filled with amaryllis. I guess this is my bed? Your bed. Has a nice, familiar smell. So we do definitely have more interactive items. Can we find out what this supper was supposed to be? Nanami's sweet and sour pork. Smells good. Basket of vegetables. I'm not going to do this to every environmental object in the game. Don't worry. Hidden stash of snacks. Not that well hidden. Bag of potatoes. Oh, don't worry about those. Thank you, Holmes.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's take one of these vases. They must be worth some money, you know, to finance our life on the run.
Yeah. Let's take the medium vase. Seems like that could be the just right vase.
This one? Okay, we can't carry them all, so we'll have to leave the others behind. Huh? What? No, no, no!
You're James, aren't you? We hereby place you under arrest as a spy for the city-states of Jowston. Now, come along quietly.
No! I won't let you take them! James, get ready! We fight just like Grandpa taught us. We can't lose.
She's in crane pose. She's looking amped. I assume we've got a sibling attack, family attack, but it's a single enemy attack. Where's Jowy when you need him? I'm gonna try just doing... If 2 of us hitting is enough to beat someone, then we shouldn't do the family attack yet. Good. Even the flower rod. Oh, sweet. Either there's 2 flower rods, or then Nami's flower rod breaks in half into 2 smaller implements. Either way, obviously this is the martial arts style that Grandpa Genkaku taught. One problem that the Highland Army absolutely must be dealing with is that their soldiers just can't hit. They're just weaklings. I think we can assume that, yeah, we didn't literally kill them. They're just severely concussed.
James! Running out of breath? That's why you shouldn't skip workouts.
Long time no see, James. Please don't make this harder than it has to be. Do it as a favor for your old commanding officer. Captain. Why? The real world's a complex place. Things aren't so black and white when you're an adult. Now, take them away.
No! Stop! Let me go! Get your filthy hands off of me!
What an introduction for Nanami.
So you don't believe me then?
I do not. I once called you my son, but no more. From this day forth, you are no longer an Atreides. Sometimes you should murder the children who are literally under your protection in order to incite a larger scale war.
Why? Why won't you believe me? We're family, aren't we? Or is the blood in my veins?
Pains me to look at you, Jowy. I can never accept someone who has committed treason as a member of the Atreides family. Now then, come with us. Now that you've been disowned.
Goodbye, big brother. Oh, wait. You're not my big brother anymore. Goodbye, Jowy. Please, let me see Motherland last time. Let me speak to her.
Rosa said she doesn't want to see you.
That can't be... That's a lie! Stop! Let me go! I want to see my mother!
I'm invested in this story so far. This is good. Okay. I'm glad you're in here with us, Joey, because now we have a greater variety of unite attacks.
Oof. Oh, James, Nanami, they got you too. Despite our best efforts, but why do they think you're spies?
Our bad guys definitely, I mean, to be fair, like, Suikoden had Windy, like, right at the beginning. Just like, look, it's the evil Grand Vizier. But it's true. So far, if there's a, like, broader, more complex political story here that would explain why, Raud is telling the truth when he says the world's not black and white. We'll have lots to talk about, I can tell. Allow me to tell you.
Captain,
I have to say, I'm impressed you survived that plunge into the river.
why are you doing this? Was the Jowston ambush all a lie? And who was that man?
I'm sorry, James, Jowy. That man, Luca Blight, Prince of the Highland Kingdom, has great ambitions. And as it happens, so do I.
The prince? Why would one of the royal family do something like this?
Prince Luca needed a sacrifice to realize his ambitions. A unit of island youths massacred in a vicious ambush by the city-states of Jowston. What better news to whip the people into a frenzy? What do you think, little girl? Aren't those Jowston animals just horrible?
Well, if I thought that James and Jowy had been killed by the city-states, I would never forgive them. But I wouldn't have known the truth.
I think we can work that one out by saying that Raud does seem like a guy who it's important to him to justify himself to some extent. Like when earlier he's like, it's not so black and white. Exactly. Even a lie can become the truth if it's never uncovered. Prince Luca needs to fan the flames of war to achieve his plans. And I have some big plans of my own, too. I don't want to be captain to a bunch of kids. No, I want a job that brings in some real coin. And in order to get that, I need you two to die as a pair of vile, no-good spies. The truth of what really happened will perish here with you.
But you can't do that! And that's why you killed all our friends? Robbed them of their lives?
Sorry. That's really all I can say. Well, just about time. Captain Raud, preparations are complete. I guess this is it, boys. We'll spare you the long, drawn-out trial. As for the little lady, well, her time will come too, though, at a later date.
Damn it! You won't get away with this.
I don't know, Jowy. Right now, it feels like he's on track to get away with this.
What's all the commotion over there?
Apparently, they caught some spies from the city-states, my lady, who would seem them marching them off to the gallows.
I see. Wait, they're just children. How can they be spies?
I'm actually innocent. Traitorous filth! How dare you! Do you know how many lives were lost because of your actions?
That's enough.
Your Highness.
Princess? Well, then remember this. James and I haven't betrayed Highland. Highland has betrayed us, and I won't let this stand. Not on my life.
What did you say? Know your place, you insolent wretch.
It's all right. Let him speak. After all, he hasn't long to live.
Oh, hey, come on now. You spared us the trial, but not just beating us before you hang us? For your crimes, including with the foul city-states of Jowston, and besmirching the honor of the proud Unicorn Brigade and the Highland Military, I hereby sentence you both to death by hanging. Do you have any last words?
Rotten hell.
Good. You've accepted your fate. Ah. Look at that sunset. It's the last one you'll ever see. Route actually seems to kind of judder back and forth between like the there are reasons for this. You don't understand the world, and I'm a villain. Well, for me, it's just a sunset like any other. Although I suppose this day does mark a massive leap forward in my moving up in the world, so I should relish it. You're a jerk. Wouldn't hit as hard. Up until now, I've been stuck playing babysitter to a pack of mewling brats out here in the sticks. But now, my bad luck has finally come to an end. With this on my record, my future is assured. Why? Think I could even make captain of the Royal Guard, and then... Huh? Uh-oh. Sorry, but it looks like your road to success just took a detour. Fuck yeah, Flik. Flik's just down to clown right from the start. Now, we don't have to replay his reluctant helper arc from the first one. We finally caught up to you, just in time to make a heroic entrance, too. You know, you kids really threw me for a loop running off like that. Why? Your mom, welcome. I am digging it so far. Quite a bit. Huh? Do I have to spell it out? The two of you are my prisoners. Can't have you dying on me so easily. And he likes to stick his nose in other people's business. Maybe I do. But even Paul came to me begging to pull your asses out of the fire. Hey, wait! Yeah, we haven't heard the last of Rad. Damn, he got away. We better make ourselves scarce soon, too. Please, wait a minute. Nanami, our friend, is still locked up in a cell. We can't leave her behind. Yeah, let's go save my sister. Of course, James. Ah, gotcha. Sounds like fun. My body's been itching for some excitement lately anyway. Would you listen to him? You know, you got a real bad habit of sticking your nose in all the wrong places. Now he's got the Shiko sword. That's proper continuity. Like still just using the Odessa. Yeah, let's the short rangers in the front. You've protected me enough, Jowy. I'll let you have the back line. All right, Flik, Jowy, James, let's do this. Ah! I did think it sounded kind of familiar. Yeah, we didn't want to just this character was just... maybe he was named after. I'm not sure exactly how much time has passed between the two games. But if I was named after the other James, I also had parents who wanted my name to be special.
Hey, who put you in charge?
Oh, come on. You know that Viktor's always in charge of ridiculous, impromptu schemes.
I'm warning you, out of my way. I'm in a real rush. I've got to save James and Jowy.
Yes!
Ooh, now I'm really mad. In the name of Grandpa Genkaku, here's his secret golden bird, holy flower, dragon tooth, glory punch. What? Hold on. Okay, hang tight, James, Jowy. Help is on the way.
They could have gone further with that. Ever do the whole like Pac-Man interlude, chasing them back and forth?
Whoa, wait, what? James and Jowy, what are you doing here? I thought they held you off to be executed. Well, we came to save you? Huh? What? It's funny. I was just on my way to save you guys, too.
That'd be... Yeah, why not?
By the way, what was that secret move you mentioned? Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. Let's just get out of here.
Nanami has joined the party. Change formation? Yes. But no. Happy with this. Let's go, squad. Walking so as not to attract suspicion.
I hope my big brother comes home soon. He promised he'd play with me. Hey, you kids. Haven't I seen you before? Are you from here? Hey, did you hear? They arrested that Atreides boy. Rumors it was his own father that turned him in. But what else was he supposed to do? Kid was a spy after all. And some people say he's not even a true Atreides. I can't believe it.
You're the one who said it.
Captain Rao did it again.
He caught the cowardly spies. He's the pride of this town. I heard they caught the spies, so I feel a little better now.
Huh?
Who are those guys from before? Never you mind. Never you mind.
Hey, wait a second. James, Jowy, I can't help but wonder, will we ever come back here again?
We'll be back someday.
You think so? Yeah, you're right. So it's just goodbye for a little while. Hey, enough moping around. We gotta get moving.
I assume we're just going back the way we came. How am I for time? I think we can probably fit in this leg of the journey before I shut her down. And, realistically, Flik and Viktor are overpowered characters. Oh, hey, there's knockdown now. I'm going to infer that that is like a one-round stun. Similar to losing balance. Buddy attack versus family attack. This is a family attack time. Well, it seems like overkill now. Sometimes you just need a little joie de vivre when you're out there killing wolves. I'm sorry, bandits. I can see the honor in letting you go. Lightning is for individuals. but feels like you might be a high potch reward kind of group of dudes to kill. And also, you know, you're bandits and you're attacking us, so. Goes around, comes around. Fair enough that he was too shaken by watching all 5 of his companions get killed at once to really take that shot well. I gotta say, as far as a like rope-a-dope thing goes, having this expression on your face at all times, but then being a martial arts master who does not hesitate to kill. Yeah, sometimes it should be like that. Like, I understand the mechanical appeal of having balance. Well, it's aging, right? Just do this one the old-fashioned mash A way. Love the... Once again, just like in the first one, love the attack threading in rounds. If we're going to have animations in a round-based combat, it's not a bad way to set them up. The wolves know not to mess with the blade bunnies, so they have a tentative alliance. Yeah, that experience curve was getting real flat towards the end. But yeah, like mechanically, I understand the appeal of balance for both designer and player in times. But like, yeah, the 2 veterans that are with the kids should be significantly more high level than them. And the nice thing is that Suikoden has the perfect mechanic for dealing with that on a long-term basis, which is constantly changing the party composition. Which I think is a better way than, like, ultimately Fire Emblem doesn't really have this choice, I don't think. I guess it does. In Fire Emblem, you like always have one character at the start, usually a mounted like knight type character, who's just way higher level than the rest of the party. But ultimately, the smart mechanical thing to do with that character is just try not to use them, because they always have stats that, on the whole, are not as good as a character who levels up to their level is likely to have. So everything they do is just taking experience that you could be using on your characters you're going to use in the long term. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Viktor, are you okay? You and your crazy ideas. Sorry about that. Well, it's okay since everyone's fine, but if Muse found out that we let mercenaries into Highland without permission, it'd have our hides, so let's keep this between us. It's interesting to me. Maybe, you know, I assume we will learn a bit more about the politics of the city-states, but the fact that they're called city-states, but they seem to function as a, you know, like a United States type entity. Yes, especially so. Do not let your mentor figure take the lead and get those kills. Don't be fooled by the fact that he can do them in one shot. It makes it feel like, oh, this is the way to go. Actually, isn't this more on you since you let these guys pass through in secret? Huh? Oh, well, you see. No, buddy, don't try to explain. You cannot make this better by explaining the circumstances. Look, don't sweat it. Like you said, everyone got home safe. Whew. So, I assume we're just going back to our little fort. Yeah, I'll just go. Shadow dogs. We're already, I guess, we're going to be at let go levels for everything while we have Flik and Viktor. Hey. Sweet. He was just feeling it. I could kill these dogs all day. Well, I guess this fort where I used to be imprisoned is my home now. Well, here we are. It's nice to be back home. Home? This ramshackle fort? Watch your mouth. I like this place. It's got its charms, right, James? Jowy?
This place? I don't know about that.
Guess kids can't appreciate a good thing when they see it. Well, I'm gonna go nod off for a while. You guys must be tired too, so you better rest. If you got any questions, ask Leona. She's the lady who runs the bar.
I thought we were your prisoners?
Huh? Well, you could say that, but as long as you stay out of trouble, you're free to do what you want. If you're bored, why not go scrounge up some new recruits? We can always use the extra help. Take it easy here until things cool down. Meanwhile, I'll think of a good way to get you back to Highland. Like, the only thing I did to give Flik a voice in the first game was just, like, try to sound like a jerk every time I read one of his lines. And now that doesn't really... He's mellowed.
What? Gengen like water? Work hard, water tastes good.
Yeah, you got that right, Gengen. Whew. I think I'll take a rest here. In the direct sun. Where no one can accuse me of hiding to take a nap. Hey, kitty.
Meow.
I was actually reading. That's a mistranslation. In the original Japanese, that cat says, "Nyan." Multilingual onomatopoeia humor. Oh, you're back, James. Glad to see you're okay. James, you should thank Paul. He begged the boss to save you. I like if we got more money and the food is better, but guess that means a fight is brewing. You're a mercenary, dude. Food, give me food. Yahoo! Food, food. I want food. Be quiet, or I'll give you something to eat, alright? Food. Oh yeah, this looks yummy. I tried to go back to my village once, but it turns out this is the only way I can earn money. At least now I get 3 meals a day. Hold on, Leona. We'll talk to you. Give it time. Are you an actual item shop now, sir? Hey there. Welcome. Hell yes, we are. It's got mega medicine, but... I don't know. I'll load up the bag with some medicine. So, how many is still a missing quality of life feature here? Although the fact that consumable items are all stacks takes some of the edge off there. Cheek guards. Very expensive. Possibly still worth it. I feel like Jowy's got the best cheekbones. Let's get him some cheek cards. Oh, but they're equivalent to his boots. Really does, yeah. I can already see that this consumable item or usable items, consumable items, equipping in the same slots as accessories, makes me make hard choices a lot. Is going to make me make a lot of hard choices. You came back, James. Come on, don't be so sad. City States of Jowston is a good place to live too. Okay, so the City States of Jowston is like a full-on like united. It's a federation of city states. It's not a loose alliance. I'm glad that we got more money from Muse, but if it means war, I can handle anything as long as my belly's full. Also, you're a mercenary, dude. Gotta love this weather. You know, you could actually go outside on the balcony, Viktor. Boom, 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 doom, 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 doom. Very good stuff. We're putting off talking to Leona.
Yeah, you want to store something?
So we've got store, retrieve, strip, arrange, sell, discard. At a glance, this seems pretty similar. We don't need to store anything yet.
Hey, James. What is it? Already done for the day?
No, Paul. I was just going to tell you everything we've been up to. If you want to just take some quick notes for me. I bet you're a real proper blacksmith now. Hey, what can I do for you? Want your weapon upgraded? Yeah, possibly. Heck yeah. Twin Fang, Star Staff, Flower Rod. All level 3. Cannot upgrade. The exact reason is not clear yet, although seems fair to say it's some kind of progression thing. Right, this is just a storeroom. Really shows restraint that the game like almost immediately was like, there is a box pushing mechanic in this game. And yet here we are a couple hours later and it is yet to throw a box pushing puzzle at me. Hey, Leona.
Yes? Did you want something?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if we can add Gengen to the party.
Gengen, fight hard!
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, doom, doom, doo, doo. I assume sleeping is the way to advance the game to the next step, and perhaps we'll do that today. Whoops. But even before I've been proclaimed any kind of leader, I've been given the mandate to recruit. Perhaps I won't be proclaimed a leader. I'd be fine with that. Damn. Looks like someone slew the monster in the past. Here I was planning to take care of it myself. Hey, what's the matter, big fella? My stomach. Does it hurt? Stomach. So hungry. Can't move. Give me food. Sure. Thanks. I owe you one. Do you want to join this mercenary band that I'm sort of the prisoner of? I'm a model prisoner. Thanks. No, thank you very much. The name's Rikimaru. I'm what you call a wanderer. But, being the fool that I am, I ran out of money along the way. There it is. Seriously, I won't forget your kindness.
So, the bill's on you? Total is 3,000 patch, actually. Why?
What?
Hey, you. You're gonna work for every last one of those 3,000 patch.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. I'm sorry. Can I pay his fee?
Huh? What? You want something with this guy? Sorry, but he owes me 3,000 patch. Now, if you want to pay his debt, I'll pay it. Okay, the debt is paid in full.
Woo. Thanks a lot. Well, thank you very much. Oh, really? So you're staying at the Mercenaries fort? Okay. I'll help out too, or my name ain't Rikimaru. Yes! I like the celebratory jump recruitment animation. And by the way, these mercenaries, they get fed well, right? Yes, sir, Mr. Sideburns. Oh. Has Millie moved on? Or does she just go inside somewhere? Is Bonaparte a dog or a person or who knows? We'll find out in the fullness of time. Or 2 months from now, Tashtari will type a sad message to tell me that the smallest recruitment window in the game is for Millie right at the start. I'm optimistic. How do all the food you can eat, Rikimaru? How do you feel about eating dogs and/or dog people? Okay. I would love to keep playing. But I'm definitely in wind down time now, simply because gotta share my company. Gotta spread the love around. Bam. Four strong smacks from the Baton siblings. Was there somewhere up here? Another town? Let's go there and see what happens. A little questionable to me. If we don't have a full party and we recruit someone, why don't they just join the party? Actually, we can easily offer a diegetic explanation, which is that Rikimaru was like, all right, I'm off for, I gotta go eat, kids. Thanks for your help. Hey, it's Toto Village. We've heard all about this place. Or at least we know that it exists. Hey, never seen you around before. You just passing through? We call this village Toto. Nice place, huh?
How's it going? Me? Why, I'm fit as a fiddle. Still work like a horse every day.
Wait, back up. Are you a fiddle or a horse? Another great town song.
Oh boy, yay! Is it tomorrow yet?
What's happening tomorrow? That's why he's fit as a horse. The war's over and I'm finally home. It's been so long since I've seen my boy, I thought I might take him to Ryubei tomorrow.
Look at him go. He must be really excited.
Wait till he gets there and he finds out the buskers have already left.
Isn't this doggy cute?
Hey, doggy. Oh, I'm talking to the old man by mistake.
You're travelers, right? How is it out there? Is the war really over? What do you think?
Excuse me, dog.
We're between Muse and Ryubei, so we get a lot of travelers. That's why we even have an inn.
Yeah, that's usually why a town has an inn. But thank you for telling me that, sir.
Hi, are you travelers?
Villagers come here a lot too. It's a comfortable place.
Hey, don't loiter around here. You're bad for my business.
He's not loitering. He's clearly a paying customer. Oh. Things have been tranquil lately. Not that I'm super happy about that, but I do believe peace is better than war, I guess.
War or peace makes no difference. Instead of hiring mercenaries, Muse should lower our taxes. What do you want? You have some business with me? So, we need to have business to speak to you? You've got a smart mouth, little girl. But I don't like people wasting my precious time. What? Are you saying talking to us is a waste of time? Maybe not a complete waste, but not exactly useful either. Wow, what a jerk. Let's go, James. We wouldn't want someone like this on our side anyway. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, we don't need you. Got it? Don't be silly, girl. Are you saying I'm not valuable? What is it with you? Weren't you the one who didn't want to be bothered? I'm strong, I've got good moves, I look great, I'm perfect in every way. How could you say you don't need me? What? You picking a fight? I'll show you exactly how valuable I can be.
Zamza has joined the party. Change formation? Yes. I had a feeling the guy whose weapon is called the Iron Fist was going to be a front row guy.
Huh. Pick whoever you like, and I'll prove to you that no one can stand against my strength, skill, and spellcraft. What's with this guy? Come on.
I don't think he does.
Put him up, girl. One day you'll all be grateful. Grateful that I deigned to join you, that is. Oh, give me a break.
Success. Excuse me, ma'am.
I swear, how long is that boy going to play? His food is going to get cold.
Just think about like going to the front door and calling for him. Excuse me, you look significant.
This village has lots of kids. I can think of worse things.
Okay. Might as well pin that.
Let's see. Buy 2 medicines. Wait. 3. And then, equip 1 so you can use it whenever you need.
Yeah, that's roughly the strategy, sir.
Hopscotch is the best. Hopscotch!
It's even more fun if you, like, scratch a hopscotch into the ground.
Let's play Knights and Bandits. Knights and Bandits. I say we play with stilts. Stilts.
You could definitely use stilts for either of those other games.
I came to see Palika, but she's not here.
I'll investigate.
Huh, that's strange. Nobody's home?
Why is that strange? stranger that you're just looking into strangers' homes to see if they're home.
Boys have taken over the square again. I like to play house.
Just like my nephew Carter. We're not allowed to touch those doors, but they say it's okay on big holidays. I hope a big holiday comes along soon. I'm glad the war with Highland is over. I've got small kids at home. You have a second piece of dialogue? You don't. We've been in here. We've talked to her. Okay. Did we go in here? Yes, we did. I do have at least one thing to be identified. Yeah, there's people here. Maybe I could get more if I took it somewhere else.
I'm telling you, it'll be the same wherever you go. Only trading posts have different prices.
Clever way to smuggle a little bit of tutorial in there. You can't make it as an appraiser in a place like this. We should open up a shop in Muse instead.
Hey, quit that whining. Where's your pride as an appraiser?
We're gonna help them make it.
Come on in. Yes? Need something appraised? I'll appraise one item for 50 potch.
Well, we have the question mark urn. I'm about to find out if I made the right choice. It's the famous urn. And then what? It's an antique. You can't sell it directly to the appraiser anymore. Let's find it. Hell yeah. I'm not going to sell it just yet because it does have sentimental value. But it's great to know we have it. I suppose if I am going to sell it, it's got to be fairly soon, because eventually assuming the economy follows the trend of the first game, we're going to pretty quickly reach the point where 3,000 potch is like, go kill one random battle. Ooh, double damage at the cost of half damage to self. Zamza has a hit point maximum of 69. Nice. Alright, some level ups. Cut some potch out of those dead dogs' stomachs. Alright. This is a good spot to shut down for me, I think. Would be happy to carry on. But I think I should go and spend some time with Danielle. So, throw down a save. There we go. Not a bad start. Not quite 3 hours of gameplay. But I bet we'll get that number up a bit as we go forward. That never did happen with Suikoden. I did it all in 3 hour chunks. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We're off to a good start. I'm enjoying this game. I'm sure there are quite a few changes to the overall formula to appreciate yet. But so far, mechanically, they refined without completely overhauling anything. And it seems good so far. I'm enjoying the characters. Portrait style is similar, but slightly tweaked. Pardon me, I like the portraits. The storyline is a bit off to once again, we have a real bad guy who wants to do something real bad. But I'm going to maintain an open mind. I like our little core trio. I like our returning characters. Already had some laughs at some of our side characters. It's good. We're on a good path, I think. Where are we going from here? Well, tomorrow in the morning, or at least what I call the morning, the late morning for me here in the Atlantic time zone. Your mileage may vary on whether it's actually the morning, but we're going to play, probably for the last time, The Colonel's Bequest. Another goddamn game where I failed to export one of my episodes to YouTube. So when it goes up on YouTube, it'll be incomplete. But, we're going to probably spend our last session with The Colonel's Bequest. The last thing I need to figure out how to do is how to get into the basement. I assume it has something to do with the crank I found, and I assume it has something to do with this, with the nymph statue and the fountain and the valve shaft and the fountain. But I don't know what yet. But we're gonna do our best to figure it out, because I feel like that's probably all I'm missing to get Super Sleuth. Although it probably couldn't hurt if I could find the religious item. Just thinking about that. Given that I now know Sealy doesn't end up playing any kind of role in the story. So there's no place where like some voodoo whatever would be dropped. Seems like it's probably either in Sealy's place or in the other place. The church. So like a crucifix or a Bible or a... Smash one of the stained glass windows, take a shard of it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's a great question, Tashtari. I'm going to think about that tonight and see if I can make a decision by tomorrow. Because I don't know yet. So I hope you're as excited to find out as I am. Because it's a mystery right now. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm sure I've often talked about many different things, so it's one of those things you can suggest it. I'm also open to just whatever suggestion. Not saying I'll necessarily do it, but I could. Who knows? But yeah, Colonel's Bequest tomorrow. Then, well, I haven't done any extra strike streaming this week, or thus far in the lockout. It is technically a strike because when the employer locks you out, you go on strike, so that they can't be like, oh, lockout's done on Friday, and then be like, huh. That's, yeah, I gotta do that sometime soon. If that's not the next Sunday game, it's soon. For sure. And I mean, I guess I don't need to do all 5 games in one run. So maybe okay. Definite candidate. Yes, that's a strong candidate. I haven't done any additional lockout streaming, and I don't even know what my picket line shifts are, as I was saying, for the coming week. So I don't know. But maybe when I find out, I'll tell you, and we'll go from there. As far as I know, Greg and James Beat 'em Up is on track for Wednesday. So that's exciting. We're still, like I said last time, I thought we were 2 sessions away. We're at least 2 sessions, possibly 3 away still. Because at least one of the games is much longer than we thought it was going to be. But we're getting so close to the end of all beat 'em ups ever released through 1993. So that's exciting. We're going to be done, I hope, in time for October, when we'll do a different Greg and James branded thing. Greg and James and Ghosts and Goblins. Can Greg get good at the Ghosts and Goblins games while I just rave about how much I love them? I'm optimistic. I think skies are clear for Friday Night Frosthaven, but I'm not 100% sure. And then next weekend is kind of shrouded in mystery because Danielle's nephew, or our nephews, but Danielle's brother, his wife gave birth to, or his partner gave birth to healthy twin baby boys. We're all very excited. So we might be going to see that. Oh, wow. Wow. I've heard good things about the soundtrack of that port. I think one of the maybe it was David Wise or one of the American or British, one of the Western music composers, the people I was raving about, worked on that. I mean, the soundtracks to every Ghosts and Goblins game are fantastic. They're just great. Among other things. I'll have a lot to say about how great Ghosts and Goblins is. And how it's not fair that some people call it, it's just bad, outdated quarter munching design that's just trying to get cheap kills. No, it's not. Get good, son. We'll talk about all that when the time comes. So next weekend we might have to travel, which would probably cancel one, if not both streams next weekend. But I don't know that that's the case. So stay tuned in the Discord and I'll let you know. But before you know it, whether it's next Saturday or a fortnight hence, we'll be playing Suikoden II, Dunan Unification War again. And I'm excited, and I hope you are too. Okay? You stuck around to the end. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, then you can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're getting a new band together. Not even for any cause that we're quite aware of yet, although it probably involves messing with this Luca guy. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.